My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video. Yo, what's crack-a-lackin', my brothers and sisters? I wanted to talk about Phase 4 of that MCU. When the news, came out during San Diego Comic-Con, even still, I don't know because I didn't watch the only thing I saw about it is when like towards the end they like showed the last like reveal surprise whatever, but I didn't even like tune into it. I know some people was saying like it wasn't really all that great, like the next phase of the MCU, whatever. So I really wanted to just like discuss it together just to see where everyone stands with the next phase of the MCU. Phase 4. So yeah, all of the movies and Disney Plus shows. Will that be yet? I mean, I'm pretty much assuming it will. I guess Disney Plus is going to be yet another subscription based service, that we're going to have to subscribe to if you want to see these. Listen, you know how suckers was saying like, we don't really need TV and cable no more because we got all of the internet stuff and Netflix and stuff. So then now you starting to see like all these different like networks are starting to do their own subscription like based thing. So if it comes down to like to where the future is like every like single network has their own streaming service, man, this junk is gonna get insane. But yeah, that's what freaking Disney Plus is going to be like, right? You have to subscribe to, that service to watch these shows, whatever. So yeah, Disney Plus and the next with the TV shows and movies. I guess this is all supposed to happen, or at least the debut of these things will happen in 2020 and 2021. Some of the stuff that's going to be showed. It says Black Widow. That's for May 1st, 2020. The first release of Phase 4 will be Black Widow. Little is known about the movie except that it will star Scarlett Johansson back in the role of the super spy Black Widow. The film will also star David Harbour as the Red Guardian. Florence, a few as Yelena, OT, Fag. How the hell do you say that name? As Mason and Rachel Weisz as Melina. So yeah, so I guess the next phase of this junk starts off with Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson. I'm assuming this is gonna be a prequel because if you've seen Endgame, yeah, that's like a dead. So I'm assuming this is gonna be like her origin story of how she became the Black Widow, stuff like that. Do y'all remember that scene? I think it was in Iron Man 2, right? When it was in that boxing ring scene when Scarlett Johansson first got on screen and she like dipped down to get inside that boxing ring. Sucker, that was top tier Scarlett Johansson at her finest. Sucker, good God Almighty, But yeah, Black Widow. I'm not really crazy about her, but I feel like she was an Avenger. She was an OG Avenger, so I would definitely watch the movie. I can't really say I'm hyped about it, but I guess a Black Widow origin story wouldn't be that bad. Then in fall of 2020, which is something I'm interested in seeing, The Falcon and Winter Soldier. That is in fall of 2020. That will be on Disney Plus. That's a TV show, I think. While the series does not yet have a definitive release date, the first Disney Plus MCU series, The Falcon and Winter Soldier, will pick up from the end of Avengers Endgame as the Falcon Anthony Mackie and the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan, deal with the absence of Captain America. Steve Rogers formerly gave his pal Sam, Falcon, the shield of Captain America. He's going to be the Black Captain America. Can't wait to see people get triggered by that. But what kind of growth will Sam undergo in order to properly fill in the boots? Fans can expect the first MCU Disney Plus series to detail Sam's origins as Captain America before he leaps to the big screen in the fifth Avengers movie. Zemo, the villain in Captain America Civil War, will return as the main villain in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. Huh. So, that is, I am actually, that's probably going to be the reason why I probably subscribe to Disney, to freaking Disney Plus. I am interested in seeing this series, The Falcon and Winter Soldier. Again, this is going to take place right after Endgame. How I got the freaking hiccups. How Falcon, steps into the role as the next Captain America. And seeing what goes on with the Winter Soldier and stuff like that. And since this is going to be a series, I'm definitely going to be interested in Jesus Christ, and seeing this. That's probably right now like the biggest thing I'm looking forward to in Phase 4, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. After that, November 6th, 2020, you have the Eternals. Let's see. Jack Kirby's weirdest heroes will come to life in the Eternals, an epic ensemble starring. Oh, this is the one that got that diverse freaking cast. Okay, so this epic ensemble stars Angelina Jolie, Richard Madden, Kumail Nanjiani, Lauren Ridloff, Brian Tyree Henry, Salma Hayek with her sexy behind, Leah McHugh, and South Korean superstar Don Lee. The film will feature the introduction of an immortal alien race, the Eternals, who are sent to save Earth against their evil counterparts, the Deviants. The film will reportedly span across millennia, and it might even build right up to the present day. That's the freaking thing that I seen to where like just the cast that they have with that junk, like they got Asians, they got white people, they got black people, they got like every freaking race and ethnicity that you can think of, they got it in this cast. I don't really know nothing. I know little to nothing about the Eternals, but just the cast alone, intrigues me. That's in November 2020. I think that's a movie, right? That's not a TV series. No, November 2020. So that's like right at the end of 2020. I don't know. I know like little to nothing about them, but based on and I guess this is why like a lot of people were saying like they wasn't all that impressed with like the next phase of the MCU, because a lot of this stuff is like, I feel like for the people that like aren't like die hard Marvel fans like that, and weren't reading like the comics growing up and know all of the stuff that with these stories, I feel like stuff like this is going to be like, I feel like this could be like a hit or miss type thing. Like it could be good, or it could be so I'm sure we're like all going to have to Jesus Christ, how do you get rid of hiccups again? Can't you scare yourself and like the hiccups go away or something? I don't know if it worked or not. We'll just have to see. But yeah, so the Eternals, I don't know how I feel about it because I don't really know too much about it. But that will be in November 2020. Jesus Christ, I guess I still have it. Let's see what else we got. February 12th, 2021. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The hell? Destin Daniel Cretton, will make history as he introduces audiences to the MCU's first Asian superhero, Shang-Chi. In a story that should take place in present day, a popular character from the 1970s Marvel will unleash Shang-Chi for the modern era as the Kung Fu spy confronts the Mandarin, the famed terrorist who may or may not be his father. The thing about the Mandarin and his organization, the Ten Rings, is that they've been around since the beginning of the MCU. The Ten Rings were the kidnappers of Tony Stark in 2008's Iron Man, with their logo hidden in films like 2015's Ant-Man after an imposter was dealt in 2013's Iron Man 3. The true Mandarin will emerge in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Huh. So we gonna have a That's cool though, man. Sucker, they are diversifying it up next year going forward. MCU's first Asian superhero. That should be cool. Again, I don't really know how to feel about this because I don't is this a completely made up new Asian superhero, or he introduces the audiences to the MCU's first Asian superhero, Shang-Chi, in a story that a popular character from the 1970s Marvel will unleash. Okay, so it's not like a completely made up new character. I guess it's based on a character in the 1970s. Okay, so that's cool. If you Asian, I guess y'all suckers got a superhero. Y'all suckers got a superhero coming to root for. That should be cool. Again, I don't really know how to feel about it. Because knowing very little about that stuff, but I think it could be interesting. This is another thing that I am hyped to see, and this is also why is the only things I'm really hyped for on Disney Plus. This is in spring 2021, according to which site am I on right now? Even seeing this, what site is this? I don't even know. What site am I on? Oh, this is inverse.com. Okay. So, according to this site, this is when all this stuff comes out. And the next thing that I actually wanted to see, cuz this is probably she's probably currently my favorite female in the MCU. Like, I really like Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. Okay, I will never forget. Even though I thought that joke was funny as hell in Endgame, when freaking Wanda drops down and she's like, "Ew." She's like, "Ew, took everything from me." And then Thanos was like, "I don't even know who you are." But then she came back with "Yeah, well." Dead serious? Scarlet Witch was about to off Thanos herself, sucker. If not for Thanos saying, I thought that meme. I said this junk in my stream the other night. I thought this junk was so funny. Cause you know that whole scene that went down in Endgame where pretty much Scarlet Witch looked like she was about to cap this man Thanos herself. And then, Thanos, ordered the strike, but they had a caption. I thought this joke was so funny. They had a caption to where, Thanos, had ordered the strike. And then, when the guy says, "But sir, our troops," and then they captioned Thanos saying, "Fuck them niggas, just do it." That man Thanos said, "F the troops, sucker. This chick is about to kill me. Rain fire, sucker." So I thought that joke was hilarious. But yeah, Scarlet Witch is probably, I like Black Widow, but not to like that level. Captain Marvel. Don't get me started. But Scarlet Witch is probably my favorite female in the MCU. I really like her. I like her powers. I like her character. I like the actor that plays her, Elizabeth Olsen. Oh boy. So yeah, that's in spring of 2021. That will be called WandaVision on Disney Plus. The second Disney Plus MCU series will be WandaVision, starring Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany reprising their roles as Wanda and Vision. So what? Is this gonna be like a love story of freaking freaking the Scarlet Witch and Vision? Um, in its eerie 1950s aesthetic, the series aims to be an adaptation of the acclaimed comic book series Vision by Tom King. Um, okay, like most of the Phase 4 films and shows, little is actually known about WandaVision except that it will take place after Avengers Endgame. Did they say Black Widow as well as after Endgame? Let me see. No. It what? Wait. Oh, okay. I didn't see they said this for Black Widow. Marvel confirmed during the panel that Black Widow would take place after Captain America's Civil War, but before Avengers Infinity War. Oh, okay. Cause I'm like, this chick dead, sucker. Okay, so that's when Black Widow takes place, and the Falcon and Winter Soldier takes place after Endgame. And also WandaVision takes place after Endgame. But Vision's not dead. Cause when they bought everyone back, oh no, okay, okay, listen, this freaking whole time skip and freaking going back in time and bringing this up, I forgot about it. I forgot. So Vision is still alive because with the whole back in time thing. Okay. Okay. I'm on track. I'm on track now. Okay, so WandaVision takes place after Endgame. Black Widow takes place after Civil War, but before Avengers Infinity War. Okay, so WandaVision, I'm gonna definitely. So Disney Plus already really got me with the Falcon and Winter Soldier, and now the WandaVision thing. I don't know how much Disney Plus is going to be charging monthly, but you got me, sucker. You got me, bro. Loki. That will also be on Disney Plus. I thought that was gonna be a movie. That's a TV series. Spring 2021 Loki on Disney Plus. One of the first shows rumored for Disney Plus. Loki will Tom Hiddleston will reprise his Loki in a new series that will take Loki dimension hopping thanks to his possession of the Space Stone as seen in Avengers Endgame. Right, expect Loki to make bizarre cameos in subsequent Marvel movies from here on. Huh, that was really all the details they gave on it. I was always wondering, during that whole, part when they went back in time and then Loki, he like took the stone and like went off in like the portal. I always wondered like how was they gonna play that out? I guess he's getting his own he's getting his own TV series for that junk because he took the stone. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be interesting how this plays out because now the MCU isn't just films no more. They're gonna be TV shows. So like when you see like these big movies in theaters, you not only going to have to be caught up on the movies, you're gonna have to be watching the TV shows. Like this junk is gonna be like way more like, huh? Doctor Strange and okay, now what I was hearing about this junk, I don't know if it was this, but people were saying this Doctor Strange was going to be a horror film. Let me read this junk. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. May 21st. What is this? 2021? Yeah, this is May 21st, 2021. A sequel to 2016's Doctor Strange, which I loved. Benedict Cumberbatch, back in the role of the Sorcerer Supreme. Doctor Strange said to be the first true horror movie, in the MCU. Multiverse of Madness hints at a Lovecraftian-esque degree of cosmic terror that arises as Strange explores the multiverses. The film will also have direct ties to WandaVision in a yet unknown capacity. So you'll really need that Disney Plus subscription. Seriously, you will. That's 3. Oh my God, dude. Bruh, I'm telling you right now, sucker, Netflix about to get canceled. Cause I've been, bruh, I've been thinking about canceling my Netflixes every time I get on it. I just feel like I can't find like good movies and shows like that. And bro, what do y'all think the future is going to be like? Because you do see how these like networks are starting to do their own like subscription based streaming services of their shows. When Disney Plus come into the game, well, you got Disney Plus. Who else just made their own junk? Don't HBO got their own streaming service, or they're supposed to be bringing a stream, a streaming service. I think freaking news stations are starting to do their own. Bro, if you have more and more people starting to do this, and more like networks starting to do this junk, so this is gonna start to add up more than cable. And then we gonna be like, yo, bro, I miss cable. And when like really we like weren't even really using cable no more, bro. This junk can get pricey. What is this? I kept on seeing the screenshot for this. I'm like, what is what if? What is this? A game? It says Marvel's Studios What If. Summer 2021. What if? Let's see. Perhaps spinning from the multiverse shenanigans of Multiverse of Madness, Marvel's new it's an animated series. Marvel's new animated series What If will explore pivotal story events should a different outcome have occurred. The first episode is said to explore a reality where Peggy Carter had been imbued with the super soldier serum and not Steve Rogers. The series will be narrated by so it's gonna be like one of those things to where like based on the events that happen is going to show like what if instead of it going on like this, it went on like that when like an animated. Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's just gonna be like a whole bunch of stuff like, what if this happened instead of it happening like this. So Peggy becomes Captain America or Miss Captain America. And then I don't know, what if instead of Tony Stark becoming Iron Man, it was freaking Pepper Potts. Who knows? So I'm guessing that's how What If is going to be. What if instead of Bruce Banner getting, infected by the gamma, it was Betty. I don't know. I don't freaking know. And that is in summer of 2021. Marvel Studios What If. Hawkeye getting his own? Oh, this is a TV series. Okay. Are y'all fans of Hawkeye? I like Hawkeye. I know some people don't really care about Hawkeye. He's another one of the OG Avengers, man. Hawkeye, I like him. Fall 2021, Hawkeye. That'll be on Disney Plus. So this is a TV series. One of the most popular single comic book runs of the 2010s is finally getting the loose adaptation it deserves. Matt Fraction and David Aja's critically acclaimed Hawkeye will be adapted into an MCU mini-series starring Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, who mentors a new archer named Kate Bishop to take over as the new Hawkeye. Should Hawkeye return as an Avenger, it won't be Clint, and Hawkeye on Disney Plus will reveal that journey. So it's just gonna be Hawkeye training a female Hawkeye. Got it. This one in particular, I don't know. I'll see. I'm not hyped for it though. It doesn't really sound like nothing like, yo, I can't wait till Hawkeye come. Doesn't sound like nothing like that. Marvel Studios Thor. Oh my god, just look at this This thumbnail looks. The freaking photo for this junk looks horrible. Thor, Love and Thunder. It just looks so trash. But Thor, Love and Thunder, the official logo, November 5th, 2021. Thor, Love and Thunder. A new Thor will emerge in Thor: Love and Thunder. Jane Foster, played by a returning Natalie Portman, will somehow presumably wield the hammer of Thor, living up to Jason Aaron's epic The Mighty Thor in a new film from Thor Ragnarok. Chris Hemsworth will again return as Thor, with Tessa Thompson also starring as Valkyrie. Thompson teased that Valkyrie will look for a queen now that she's king of Asgard. Thor: Love and Thunder has the potential to rebuild Asgard anew while introducing a new god of thunder and possibly a new Avenger. Again, just in case you guys don't know where I stand with the Thor, the only Thor movie that I somewhat enjoyed was Ragnarok, and I didn't even think that was like all that amazing. But the Thor movies I've never really liked like that. Just really not my thing. But it's weird because Thor, I felt like Infinity War and Endgame, he was one of my favorite characters. Like before those two films, I didn't even really like Thor. Like I didn't really like Thor that much in Avengers. I didn't really like him that much in even Age of Ultron. Like he had his moments, but I never really liked Thor like that. Infinity War, mainly that and Endgame really made me like Thor. Like I am actually like a fan of Thor now. Don't know how I'm gonna like this movie. Don't know how I'm gonna like this movie. I was hearing that, I guess Valkyrie is gay or bisexual one, and she's gonna have like this love interest. And I seen people when Captain Marvel came out, how they was like shipping Valkyrie and Captain Marvel to be together. So I guess because in was this at the end of Infinity War or Endgame where like Thor and Valkyrie was having that conversation? I think it was Endgame when they were having that conversation, and like Thor was like, I'm setting this up so you can be the new king of Asgard. So, it's going to be her, and I guess she's like looking for her queen now. So, and then I think this is the last one that at least that I seen, Blade. So, like right before they ended the panel, talking about Phase 4 of a Marvel. They said, wait, but there's one more thing. And then they showed, well, no, then the guy who's supposed to be playing Blade, what's his name again? Oh yeah, I don't know how to say this sucker's name. Mahershal shot. Wait, oh, Jesus Christ. Ma ma Mahershala Ma Mahershala Ali. Mahershala Ali, I guess that's how you say his name. He's supposed to be playing the new Blade. And that was the final reveal that they had at Comic Con. In the final reveal at Comic Con, Kevin Feige welcomed Mahershala Ali, who announced he will portray the vampire hunter Blade in a reboot set in the MCU. Little about the movie is known thus far, and like the Eternals, it will have to answer the question how vampires have not been exposed yet, but that might only be because Blade is very good at his job. Marvel's Phase 4 begins properly with Black Widow, which is scheduled for release on May 1st, 2020. So Blade was the last thing that they showed, at the panel at Comic Con this year. And I think Wesley Snipes even he had said I think he congratulated Mahershala Ali as being the next Blade. Just in case you guys don't know about Blade, just in case you don't know how Blade literally saved the MCU at one point, like. Well, not the MCU, not the MCU, but Marvel. Marvel was about to crash and burn. These suckers was going bankrupt, and then they put out Blade, and Blade actually was a huge hit for them, and it made them money. So it kind of like held off their bankruptcy or like something like that. It was one video that I watched, and it like put it so well together, like just of like how like Blade like really saved Marvel. But it was like one of like the first things that Marvel, it was like one of the first movies that Marvel put out, because before then, like, Marvel was like put, like trying to put out like movies, but it wasn't really like hitting and it wasn't really successful for them and stuff like that. And then like the stuff that they would put out and it was a success, it was under Sony, like, with the Sam Raimi's with the Spider-Man movies, with Sam Raimi, like those were still under Sony. So like Marvel, yeah, they made money from it, but this was like all before Marvel Studios, before they started, making their own movies. They were, depending on other companies, to like, fund their stuff or whatever like that. And Blade was like, I guess one of the first movies that they put out by themselves without no one, without Sony or no other, company like that, to aid them. I think Blade was like one of the first movies they put out by themselves, and it was like a hit. And it made them money, so like held off their bankruptcy. So Blade, to bring Blade back, like Blade was a huge point of why Marvel is still around today, so that'll be cool to see Blade come back again. Wesley Snipes, even still today, like when you see Wesley Snipes, like you just think Blade. People don't remember how big of a star Wesley Snipes is. Like he's kind of fallen off a lot, just based off this sucker not paying his taxes. him not paying his taxes. And him, I've heard he's kind of, and you don't really know, if this stuff is true or not. But, you've heard, stuff that, he's hard to work with and stuff like that. Just in case you guys don't remember though, Wesley Snipes was like, who's like a big action star right now in movies? The Rock? I don't know. Like Wesley Snipes was like The Rock. Wesley Snipes was like the black Tom Cruise back in the day. Like, and people still to this day, when they see Wesley Snipes, they see Blade. So, there's no big shoes to fill, but I think Wesley Snipes himself congratulated Mahershala Ali, like I said. So it should be interesting to see, Blade come back. But yeah, what do you guys think of Phase 4 of Marvel? Just how the timeline is looking, what stuff that we can look forward to see. I do feel like after Endgame, Far From Home was a great, continuation after Endgame. It was like after Endgame happened and just, trying to conclude 10 years of the MCU and then Endgame, being such a great film. Like, how were they going to continue on after that? I felt like Far From Home was a great, start after, all of the stuff that, went down in Endgame. So, hopefully they keep up with the with the momentum and stuff like that. But what do you guys think about Marvel Phase 4? You hype for it? What do you think about it? Your opinions, stuff like that. Leave it down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until next time, my brothers and sisters, I'll catch y'all soon in my next video, all right? Peace.